Keep it going, Hollywood. How you doing tonight? Looking good. West Hollywood, where you eat everything with your pinky out and your hands down, right? Oh, what a nice looking... this is a big stage. This is probably the biggest stage I've been on. Every time I get on one of these stages, though, I feel like if it could talk, it'd probably say the same thing that girls say when I try to have sex with them. Get off! Okay, don't feel bad. Who said aw? Don't say aw. Let's not go that route right now. You don't watch the Special Olympics to feel bad for them, do you? Let's not do that. I'm gonna be real though. I do hook up with girls from time to time. I mean, I'm a big dude. I think I'm a good looking big dude. Let's give it up for big dudes. Come on. Right? I took a girl out to dinner last week, and while we're having dinner, conversations going, and the question comes up. It's a usual question I get. She goes, "How does having sex with a big guy work?" I told her, well, it works one of two ways. You either get on top or you don't breathe. They still haven't found her. No, I'm kidding. So we end up hooking up. Okay, me and this girl, we end up hooking up, right? We go back to her place, and as we're doing our thing, she starts doing something that no girl should ever do to any guy. And she starts yelling out someone else's name. Messed up, right? Now I gotta live life wondering who this rape guy is. I'm gonna find him. No, I'm gonna real talk for a minute. You know, being a big guy, it is kind of hard for me to get girls. But it's not like I don't get girls. I look at them on a computer screen a lot, which leads me to masturbate. But I can't do that very well, so I just kind of punch myself in the thigh and hope I hit something. It's simple for when someone walks in the room. They're, "What are you doing?" "I'm boxing." No, but I love being a big guy. I've been a big guy most of my life. I can't get away from it. There are some things that I do have issues with. What was it? Ray was talking about smart cars earlier, right? Let me tell you about smart cars with me. I get into a smart car and I feel like I'm wearing a suit of body armor. Like I gotta lube up the doorway to slide into it. I imagine getting out of it doesn't look any better. It probably looks like an armadillo giving birth to an elephant. I'm cruising through neighborhoods and kids are yelling at me like I'm some kind of fat transformer. "Oh no, look out, here comes Obesity Prime." This is one of the things I gotta deal with. Another thing that I go through is my mom, she worries a lot about my health, and she tells me all the time, she's all, "I wish you'd see a doctor and just try and figure something out." So it's like, okay, Mom, I'll give it this one time. So I go to the doctor. And he runs some tests on me. And he comes to me and he's like, "Timmy, we gotta have, let's talk about this." He's like, "You don't have a weight issue, you have a thyroid problem." Oh. "Yeah, apparently I have a piece of pizza stuck to my thyroid." He's like, "You should probably start eating light." So I started eating whipped cream and marshmallows. I'm glad you enjoyed that there, sir. If I could have a soundboard of you in my pocket, I'd take you everywhere. Bad joke. Ha! That was a good laugh. I like that. But before I left the doctor's office, he looks at me and he goes, "I want to talk about your relationship status real quick." And I was like, "Well, what about it?" He's all, "I noticed you're single." I was like, "Well, how the hell do you know that, Doc?" He goes, "I noticed your thighs are bruised." Not gonna get away from it. Not gonna get away from it. You know what's funny is I tell all these jokes about myself. Like, I'm really cool with who I am. Like, I'm very happy with being a big guy. But my friends can't seem to understand this. Like, I'll be hanging out with my friends and we'll go to comedy shows or we're watching something on TV. And they'll be sitting next to me and I'll see them out of the corner of my eye and a fat joke will come up. Someone will make a fat joke on TV or on the show. And I'll see them doing this out of the corner of my eye. When I catch them doing this in my eye, I just like to look at them like this. Immediately, their whole response changes. They're like, Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. A lot of people like to look at me because I'm a big guy and I look like I'm Asian descent, so people ask me, you know, what ethnicity are you? And I say, I'm half Filipino and half of the Filipino that I ate the other day. You know, but I'm half Filipino, half white. I got a very, very awesome mom. Let's give it up for Filipino people. Come on, Filipino women. Any Filipinos in here first time? Just one? All right, we're not going to worry then. We're going to talk about them for a minute. My mom, I've lived with my mom since I was about 12 years old. I grew up with my dad, so I didn't learn the Filipino language, Tagalog. Maybe, do you speak Tagalog? No? Then you might not know what I'm about to talk about. Apparently when my mom is surprised by something or runs into something or hurts herself on something, she yells out this term in Tagalog that I found out means something really dirty. She yells out, "Aray kike mo." You're wondering what it means? Apparently it means your vagina. My mom spent the last 25 years that I've been alive yelling your vagina at random objects. Not like you are vagina. Straight up yelling at an object's vagina. Running into something. She runs into the fridge. Oh, I don't kick him off. You know, she closes the car door too fast. Oh, I don't kick him off. I'm glad I didn't pick up on this. I'm glad I learned this like a few weeks ago because I don't know the Filipino language. I don't know Tagalog. So it would have been a trait that I picked up and done in English. And it would have been really bad because I would have probably been out with some girl, going on a date. I'm clumsy. I'm a big dude. I'm really clumsy. And I would have probably like knocked over her drink and fell over next to her and, your vagina! I'd be like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's only one way out of this. Obesity Prime, rule out. I'm Timmy Stewart, everyone. That's my time.